Okay, welcome to Harmony Point Acupuncture's YouTube channel. We usually post 2 videos a week. On Sundays, yoga, qigong, and pranayama. This class is yoga qigong, so welcome. And if you like what you're experiencing here, please give us a thumbs up and drop us a line in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Okay, so we're going to begin now by just bringing our energy inwards and bringing awareness to the breath at the tip of the nostrils. Just feel that cool air coming in and the warm air flowing out. Just be with that for a few moments. And we're going to set our intention here on really giving ourselves permission to slow down, focus on the breath, coordinating the movements with the breath, and really attending to things that we usually are not thinking consciously about, breath and subtle aspects of movement. And it's normal when you attempt something like this that you might notice that the mind is wandering, kind of rebelling a little bit, thinking about something else, and that's perfectly normal. Just when you notice that's happening, just bring yourself right back to what we're doing here. And this is a perfect time right now if you have any prayers, mantras, personal affirmations, anything that you'd like to say to yourself to help you with this practice. Do that now. Or you can just take a moment to really focus your personal intention. And I'd like to express my gratitude to all of my amazing teachers. Okay, so let's stand up slowly. We begin with our hands in and out breathing. So we're going to inhale and exhale. Now we're going to come at an angle and continue the practice. Mm. 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 Now straight overhead. Mm. 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 Relax, hands at the side of the body. Take a moment to notice the effects of the practice on the forearms, the wrists, the hands. Okay, now we're going to move on to our ankle stretch breathing. So for this practice, we're going to come up and come down. And we're going to have the idea that we're moving through the water. When we come up, we come down. Have this idea that we're actually moving through water. Our hands are moving through water. And also, this is a good time to remember our default position. So we got the tummy, mouth, face relaxed, elbows relaxed. And we're standing with a little bit of room between the arms and the sides of the body. And we want these palms to be stretched open so that our fingertips naturally fall apart. So we'll just stand for a moment in this default posture. Now we're going to move on to the ankle stretch. So we're going to take a breath in and come up, exhale, come down, and then treating the air as if it were water. I would encourage you to try these in the water sometime. So let's begin. Relax, side of the body. Notice the effects of the practice on the crowns, ankles, shoulders. Now we're going to bend the knees And we're going to just go for some loosening. So just go from side to side. Relaxed. Having the idea that anything that we're not holding on to is just going to slide right off the body. Arms. Elbows. This is another direction. And so now we're going to do a little bit, let's do a little bit of work with the stretching the fingers. So starting from our default position, tongue of the mouth, face relaxed, elbows relaxed, open palms, space here. We're going to come up and we're just going to do some stretches for the hands, out, in, and out, 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 out. And then just imagine that you've got a cookie jar or peanut butter jar and just Nutella jar, you're scooping out everything. Scoop the other way. Now we'll do some individual stretches for the fingers. So we're going to stretch the thumb. We're going to get on the left side, stretch the thumb, stretch the first finger, second finger. Feel those stretches all the way up your arm. Third finger, pinky finger, right side, first finger, middle finger, going back to this side. We're going to bring the pinky finger to the thumb and stretch the remaining fingers. We're going to bring the ring finger to the thumb and stretch the remaining fingers. We're going to bring the middle finger to the thumb, stretch the remaining fingers. Bring these two fingers together, stretch them. Other side. We're going to bring we'll bring the thumb to the pinky finger, stretch the remaining fingers. Thumb to the middle finger, stretch the remaining. And thumb to the ring finger, stretch the remaining fingers. Thumb to the middle finger, stretch the remaining fingers. Thumb to the first finger, stretch the remaining fingers. And just shake that out. Okay, now interlock the hands behind you. We're going to do a few stretches for the shoulders and upper back. You're going to inhale as far as you can and exhale. Even if you can only get like that, no worries. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Okay, now let's try some of our Bagua exercises that we did a week ago. So we're going to begin by bringing one hand out and one hand to the chest. So you have a thumb pointed here, and one hand is to the chest. Your right hand is out, and you're going to just walk to the left. Switch and walk to the right. And the way you can walk is you can step over if that's comfortable for you, or you can just simply move to the side. But you want your hips to be facing forward. So for the first position, your left hand, the thumb is against your chest, the center of your chest. Your right hand is out. You're kind of looking through the triangle of your thumb and first finger. And you kind of watch your hands about where you shake someone's hand. That's where this outermost hand is. It's kind of like as if you were shaking someone's hand. That's about where you want. Okay, and then you walk to the right. Reverse the hands and walk to the left. Reverse and walk. I'm sorry, reverse and walk to the left. I think I've got my left and right stuff here. Put your left hand out and walk to the right. Right hand out and walk to the left. Left hand out and walk to the right. Right hand out and walk to the left. Left hand out and walk to the right. Okay, and now, before you walk back left again, you're going to put your right hand out here. You're just going to move your hand from here to here. And you're going to walk away from that hand. So you're going to walk to the left away from the right hand. Now you're going to walk to the right away from the left hand. You can kind of look left as you walk right, if it's possible. Looking left as you walk right. Looking to the right hand as you walk left. Come back to the center. And now cross the right hand over the left. And walk to the left. Cross the left hand over the right and walk to the right. Left hand over right. Walk right. Right over left. Walk left. Couple more. Come back to the center. Bring your hands up, and now we're just going to walk right and left. We don't switch the arms because they're symmetrical. Back to the center. Make a little triangle out of your hands, put them about the level of the navel, or just slightly below the navel. And again, we're going to walk right and left. Remember your principles. I'll give you a reminder: tongue at the roof of the mouth, palms are nice and stretched, elbows are relaxed, face is relaxed. Just relax with this. We're not trying to be perfect. We're just trying something new. And come back to the center. And now bring the right arm up, left arm down. And we're going to walk to the left, reverse, and walk to the right. Walk to the left. Reverse and walk to the right. Right arm up, walk to the left. Left arm up, walk to the right. Right arm up, walk to the left. Left arm up. And come back to the center, and let's just stand in our default position. Arms are nice and open, tongue is at the roof of the mouth. And come, bring the legs about, the feet about shoulder width apart. We're just going to circle, very relaxed. Let the arms do whatever they do. Clockwise. And counterclockwise. Put the left hand behind the back and let the right arm just do what it wants to do. Put the right arm behind the back and the left arm. Back to the center, about shoulder width apart. We'll do a few snakes before we sit down. So right hand is up. Again, remember our principles, tongue at the roof of the mouth. We can't go over this too much. It's always good to remind the body. Palm is open, elbows are relaxed, face is relaxed. We're going to bring the right palm up in front of the chest, left palm faces to the right, and we're going to shift our weight to the right. Right arm faces to the left, and we're going to shift our weight to the left. So feet are parallel on the floor, about shoulder width apart. You're going back and forth. You're shifting the weight left. You're shifting the weight right as you push right with your left hand. You're shifting the weight left as you push left with your right. Again, we want to have that quality that we're moving through water. The air is like water. Is the roof of the mouth. Back to the center. Stand. Now we'll come on down to the floor. And we're just going to circle. On the side of the pelvis as a circle. and reverse direction. Back to the center, and now imagine there's a straight line through the center of the body, and just go to line. I could go past. Other direction. Sit for a moment. Stillness around us. Now we're going to bring the left leg out. You step the right hip. Step the right hip. Up with the outside of the right foot up, either on top of the left thigh, or the bottom of the right foot against the inner part of the left thigh, or straight out. Straight out, you're going in, exhale. Here, you're going to be going inhale, exhale, exhale. Here, you're going to be going inhale, exhale, exhale. Really getting our awareness into this right hip, visualizing this right hip is healthy. Inhale, exhale, exhale, inhale. Now come under the right thigh. Imagine you have a drawing in between the toes, and you just direction. Circle from the ankle in one direction. Okay, now from the other side, you will put the outside of your right foot on top of it. Outside your left foot on top of the right thigh, or outside the left foot on the inner part of the right thigh, straight out. You're straight out. Exhale. Exhale. You're going inhale, exhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So we're visualizing this left hip that's healthy. Inhale, exhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good. On the left side, have a drawing going between the toes, draw a circle in one direction, other direction, draw a circle from the ankle in one direction. Good, shaking out, and relax, slow sensation. Now let's move on to some neck and shoulder stuff. So we're going to begin with shoulder shrugs. So from this point, we're going to relax everything in here, relax the face. We're just going to shrug from the shoulders. Like that. Inhale, exhale through the nose. So ready? And stop the practice. Feel all the sensations in the upper body. And now inhale, lean back, open up the throat. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back to the center. Exhale left. Inhale back to the center. Exhale right. Inhale back to the center. Exhale left. Inhale back to the center. Exhale right. Inhale back to the center. Exhale left to the left shoulder. Inhale back to the center. Exhale right to the right shoulder. Inhale back to the center. Exhale left to the left shoulder. Inhale back to the center. Exhale right to the right shoulder. Inhale back to the center. And now let's go all the way around. Exhale into the floor and inhale into the seat. Reverse direction. Back up to the center. Just sit for a moment. Feel the energy in the neck and shoulders. And now we'll do 3 rounds of the cobra breath. I'll guide us. We're going to inhale, leaning back, inhaling through the nose, leaning back. Hold the breath, chin to the chest. Come back up, sniffing some air through the nose. Exhale through the teeth. Inhale through the nose, leaning back. Hold the breath, chin to the chest. Come back up, sniffing some air through the nose. Exhale through the teeth. Inhale through the nose, leaning back. Hold the breath, chin to the chest. Come back up, sniffing some air through the nose. Exhale through the teeth. And sit for a moment. Stillness around us. always here, we just forget to look for it. So let's come on down to the floor. Bring the knees to the stomach, and we're going to inhale, and the hands just under the knees. We're going to inhale. As we exhale, we're going to push the knees in, push down, not on top of your knees, but up below the knees. Push down, and when you push down, you'll feel your shoulder blades come up off the floor as you exhale. So inhale, release, shoulder blades come back down to the floor. Exhale, push, shoulder blades come off the floor. Inhale, release. Exhale, shoulder blades come off the floor. Inhale, shoulder blades come back down. Exhale, shoulder blades. Just do a few of these at your own pace. Just for the lower back. Okay, come out, bring the feet down, palms perpendicular to the body, arms perpendicular to the body, palms down. We're going to inhale. As you exhale, bring the knees to the left and the face to the right. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, knees to the right, face to the left. Inhale back to the center. And then continue this at your own pace. Exhale and twist. Inhale back to the center. Exhale and twist. Inhale back to the center. And you want to make sure that both shoulders are on the floor. If you feel the shoulder coming up, it means you just don't twist as far. Once you feel your shoulder coming up, just hold back on the twist. Stop the practice, come back to the center, release your feet down, release into the floor. Okay, now we're going to come up. And, oh, actually, you don't have to come up. We're going to go into our deep relaxation. So if you're going to do the deep relaxation lying down, please lie back down. Only come up if you want to do the deep relaxation sitting up. So either one. So what we're going to do now is we're going to move into the deep relaxation. I'm coming up to guide us. You can do the deep relaxation lying down or sitting up. But I strongly recommend that whichever one you choose, that you support your back, either against the wall or a chair. If you're sitting up, obviously, if you're lying down on your back, the floor will support your back. Please try to have a position where your spine is straight, whichever posture, whichever way you're doing it. So everybody now find your position for the deep relaxation. And we're going to begin now by just bringing awareness to the whole surface of your back, and just notice the whole surface of your back against the floor. Just notice the contact of the surface of your back against the floor, or the chair, or the wall, whichever one you've chosen. Scan the whole surface of your back and feel that contact between your back and the hard surface. And now bring your awareness into your abdomen and just begin to notice the breath in the abdomen. Notice that when you inhale, the abdomen rises. And when you exhale, the abdomen falls. And the abdomen just rises and falls all on its own. There's nothing you need to do about it. It's just going to happen. The abdomen's going to rise on the inhalation, fall on the exhalation. Now we're going to begin to relax the body in parts. And we're going to begin with the lower part of the body. We're going to relax the toes, relax the soles of the feet, relax the ankles, relax the calves, relax the shins, relax the knees, relax the thighs, relax the buttocks, relax the hip and groin area. Allow the entire lower portion of your body to be completely relaxed. And now, with awareness focused on this lower portion of the body, we're going to take a breath in. And as we exhale, we're going to tone the sound. Steady breath in. And again, breath in. Time, breath in. Now we're going to bring our awareness to the middle of the body. We're going to relax the abdomen, relax the low back, mid back, relax the upper back, relax the chest and the rib cage, relax the shoulders, relax the upper arms, relax the elbows, relax the forearms, relax the wrists, relax the hands, relax the fingers, relax the fingertips. Allow the entire middle section of the body to be completely relaxed. And now, with awareness focused on this middle section of the body, we're going to take a breath in, and as we exhale, we're going to tone the sound. Ready, breath in. Again, breath in. And one more time, breath in. Now we're going to bring our awareness to the throat and head area. We're going to relax the throat, relax the back of the neck, relax the base of the skull, relax the back of the head, relax the top of the head, relax the forehead, relax the eyebrows, relax the eyes, relax the face, relax the mouth, relax the tongue, relax the teeth, relax the jaw. Allow the entire throat and head area to be completely relaxed. And now with awareness focused on this throat and head area, we're going to take a breath in. And as we exhale, we're going to tone the sound. Ready, breath in. And again, breath in. And one more time, breath in. And now we're going to bring all three sounds together, the ah, the o, and the and we're going to tone them as one sound, Aum, bringing the energy from the lower to the middle to the upper part of the body. Aum. So we're going to begin by toning 3 times. Let's take a breath in. Breath in. Now we're going to continue toning Aum, but I'm going to guide us in such a way that there's going to be a space between the end of one Aum and the beginning of the next Aum. And that space is going to become a little bit longer each time. And what we want to do is we want to focus our awareness on that space. We want to focus on that silence that's happening between the sounds. And as that silence expands and becomes longer, we want to envision ourselves actually merging with that quiet. Let's begin. Breath in. Breath in. Breath in. Breath in. Now take a breath in for one final Aum, but this time really experience each of the three parts of the sound in each of the three parts of the body. Ready? Breath in. Now gradually bring awareness back into the body. Begin to move your fingers and toes. And slowly, if you're lying down, come up into a seated position. If you're sitting, just come forward. Try to keep your eyes closed as you sit up or sit forward. And rub your palms together, get them nice and warm. Cup them gently over your eyes and pull your palms away from your eyes as you open your eyes into your palms. And thank you so much for joining. I'm going to stop the recording.